Hello crafty friends, this is Marissa. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a fun little vintage Americana tag to share with you guys. I got this kit from my friend Bobby over at the French Door Studio. I will link her blogspot and her Etsy and Instagram info in the description box. But she always comes up with an amazing assortment of like very vintage pieces. And then she also creates really cool tutorials on her Instagram that you can follow so that you know how to use it, or you kind of go off on your own like I do. I just love to play and create kind of my own style, but I do love to copy some of her ideas because they're so freaking cute and awesome and perfect for your holiday decor. I shared a wreath, I think, last week that I have up on my wall in my kitchen. But I definitely enjoyed playing and creating this. This is for a friend. Her birthday is actually on the 4th of July, so I'm sending this to her. She gets my crafty vibes, so I thought she would enjoy this for her birthday. I just print them up. She has the kits on her site, and then I just play around with where I'm gonna place stuff. For this tag, once I cut it out, I did take what's the ink that I used? The Distress ink, the walnut stain. It's the darkest. I feel like it's the darkest one, and I just use the little inker tab, and then from there I just go around all the way around. So when I'm gonna do another one, I'll show you guys, and then from there I just kind of play around with my pieces before I lay them down. So I did want to add this library, oh my gosh, bingo card. I love the way it looks, so I want to add it back there. I did want to include the little banner like hanging piece there. And then I did add my own trim, and this I distressed it once before I glued it down. I also added the buttons. The stars are also part of the collection, as well as the little worded tabs. And then you just kind of play around. So I don't know if you guys can see, but I layered up. You can see all the foam. But I took this circle shape that has the Old Glory on it. Let's see if I have it here. Oh gosh, so I cut the circle. Well, it came with this one circle, and then and it came with this image on the one sheet, and then I cut this out from one of the other images and just layered it up on top here. And then this one, I did take the ones that came with the shape, the circle shape. What did I do with it? I just had it here. Okay, this paper or sheet, I should say, and I cut these two up because what I did is when I went to go print, instead of it just being one sheet, I opted for two to a sheet, and so it created this double size, because if not, it's just going to be one really large circle and one small one, so that you can make like big pennants. But I wanted to play around and add them to my tag, so that's why I doubled it to a page. And don't limit yourself. You know, you could even do 4, and then you can make little on the smaller tags, which is why I printed this set, because I want to make some tags. And I'm going to do a time-lapse video showing you how I put together another one in a different way. And I just ink and distress everything. Also added this back here. Everything is just, it's so cute. And I added my own bow, which is this ribbon that I found on clearance. I want to say at Hobby Lobby. Yes, I got this on clearance, no joke, for like 80% off, I think. This January, I think, when they had all their stuff on clearance, because I knew I could use it for a 4th of July, and then again at Christmas, it's going to be perfect for like gingerbread themes. So that's how I buy my ribbon. And then I went to Michael's, and I found this for 60% off. So I did, this trim does come from it here. And I I cut the piece that I wanted, and then I distressed it with the ink. But I got this for $3.99. They had it 60% off. And so of course I jumped on it, because finding trims that you like in a bundle like that, it's rare. You have to usually buy the whole spool, and that gets expensive. So That's how I just did my little bow. But for this, the bow, what I did was I created this bow first and glued it down with the red trim. And then I actually punched a hole back here and ran this through it, and then layered another piece of this ribbon on there. And that's it. So stay tuned for my next tag. So we're just going to cut all our pieces. As you can see, I've gone through and picked out the designs that I'm going to be adding to my tag. For this stripe paper, I cut them up into strips because I have plans to use a border punch, and I will be layering them up once I glue everything down. Okay, friends, so this is what I kind of came up with. Oops, I kind of moved this a little bit. This is going to be my somewhat end goal. You saw that I fussy cut, did some paper punching with the borders, and then this is what I've come up with. So I also have this little stick that I don't even know where I picked it up, but I am going to put it here like this somehow is my goal. We'll see if it works. Or I might, I don't know, maybe, no, I think I am going to do it like this, where it kind of crosses across. Oh man, see, this is the part where I play around and figure out last minute what I'm doing. Now I'll be using some distress ink for all of this, and we'll see how this glues down. You guys, I'm gonna do a fast forward glue when I start gluing it down, and I'll use hot glue for some stuff, or foam glue that I get the Dollar Tree. I know Bobby does use like thick foam that she cuts up and then glues down. You can do that style too, so stick around. Now here you're just going to take your inking tool and start distressing the edges of all your images. I use the Tim Holtz Distress Ink, the walnut stain, for this. And next I'm going to start gluing down my strips that I did layer. I am curving the edge a bit just to give it a little bit of that little extra something, I guess. Now I've already added foam stickers to the back of my images, and I'm just adding them all, layering how I wanted to. And here's where I add the stickles to the image. Okay, friends, so this is the finished tag. I did go ahead and add a little bit of stickles from Ranger. I used just the red and this blue. I don't know what the color is. It used to have the name right on the little bottle, but this one does not have it, and it's not in the back. This one is just the red. And I added it because the glue stick, or not the glue stick, the stick here that I put for the banner, which I decided to change because I had this initially up here, but I thought it looked better down here, and add this one up here. And so I just added the stickle there just to add that extra sparkle. And I added some to the little words. So thank you guys for following along. I'll link the in the description box the site, my friend Bobby's site, so that if you guys want to purchase these designs and download and print at home, you definitely can. I just literally, like I said, just print from home, cut up, as you saw me cut up all the pieces, and then just layer. The other thing you could also add to this is print up another one, and cut out the hat and layer that up, or cut up the little pennant here, I can't remember, the ribbon, and layer it up on top. So it's all about adding layers to some of these tags, like how I did this here and this here. So yeah, I'll probably add a ribbon. I just got to find the one that I know I have a large striped red, white, and blue colored one, so I want to do that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching and for following along, and come back soon for some more tutorials. Bye.